I'm actually excited. I have a road to Gehenna. I will start a new game because I mean I really appreciate that the game remembers where I left off, but yeah, I kind of need a refresher for sure. See, I appreciate this. I wanted to continue my Far Cry 2 playthrough, but my save games just are no longer on the cloud, if they ever were. I didn't remember it started like this. No, this is pretty. This is really pretty. Holy shit, I didn't remember that either. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and lower the sound a bit more.
Behold, child,
Don't call me that.
you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden.
Look at this. This
Hear
is gorgeous.
now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
I'm not, but I will. Okay, we can pass through here. I noticed that the statues are missing their heads. Wonder what that means. I'm jamming. Oh, it doesn't let you take it, did you? Okay, I'm not gonna mess around with that. I'm pretty sure they don't expect you to do anything fancy just yet. Excuse me. Well, that seems dangerous. Shouldn't the game like tell me what to do? Oh, you. Oh, I can jam you as well. Do I want to jam you though? Oh, okay. Kinda overthought this a bit, huh? Okay. That's smart. I got the big bad boy brain. Who said that? Where is that from? Oh, is this a secret? That's a lot of shit here.
All across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome. And within each, I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils,
Gosh
for
darn it.
thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
I may have just screwed myself here.
The guardians of this land may harm you, but do not resent them, for they are my servants, and they challenge you only so that your faith might be strengthened.
Why am I doing this? Definitely don't need to do all of this shit. Don't climb through there. Now we know. Oh hey, hello. I don't know where I am, but there's something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. Okay. I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machines. I cannot fathom how it works, and I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other lest I fall through the floor. Now I kind of wonder if some of these become player messages eventually, because I remember finding a lot of these at one point. Should we just come in this way? Let's start from left to right. A switch out of reach. Oh, that's gonna shoot me. Ah, okay. Wait. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Yeah, I can't pick it up from here, but what if I just... Is this turned off now? Yeah. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. Heck yeah.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Oh, you... Huh. Okay, let's try it. No, like, Oh, wait a minute. You just come from here as well, huh? Oh, I see how it is. I keep overthinking these.
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
Striking the beaten path. Hells yeah.
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
Don't tell me what to do. I need more puzzle pieces for this, don't I? I mean, these are not puzzle pieces, these are... Wait. But shouldn't I go this way? There were a lot of other paths, weren't there? Am I mistaken here? Came from there. No, okay. We did that. I kinda wanna do these first.
My child, you do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
Oh, I already know how to do this. This is easy. I'm having tons of fun with this game already. People, I got your people right here. Oh, there's two of yous. I don't know why I said that like that. Oh wait, I can just... yeah, alright, I got it. Yeah, that's it. Getting them sweet pieces. So we're done here then, right? Let's go into the temple. From Nadia Sarapai, sorry if I mispronounced that, to Alexander Drennan. Hi again. I'm sorry if I was a little odd at the meeting. I know you were nervous, but the truth is that so was I. This may be hard to believe, but you intimidate me. You're so young and you already accomplished so much. You have. If the situation wasn't so grim, I might even be jealous. There's also something I wanted to clarify. I realize that normally speaking, I'm head researcher here, but this is your project and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know you're not used to working like this, but as of today, you are in charge. No pressure. Gee, I don't know what that emoticon is. Let's do this, Nadia. Chapter 6, Athena in the Garden of the Hesperides. Hesperides? I don't know how to pronounce that. Something did not trust them, but they moved with such grace, such nobility, that it was hard not to follow them further into the strange garden of gears and cogs. They led her to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seemed to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a smaller tree, made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grew a single golden apple. This apple, the nymphs said in unison? I don't know, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Heracles, gazing upon the stars and wept. Okay. I would. Deathlessness sounds fucking awesome right about now. The way I see it, the world doesn't come with a manual. You gotta figure it out for yourself. A bit here, a bit there, put it together, try to make sense of it. I'm pretty sure there's a truth, but that doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus, it's good for the brain. Anyway, just some rambling thoughts from your old man. Don't let this stuff get you down. You're young, you have got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dad. Alright. guest, how can I help you today? Oh. Should I be reading these out? Asha. Hello guest, how can I help you today? Do you understand what I'm saying, is what I asked. Understand is a strong way to put it, but yes. Your query? Describe your functions. The Milton Library Assistant is designed primarily to sort and classify data in the library archive. Secondarily, it facilitates user interaction with library resources via an intuitive human language interface. I don't know why what I said instead of that. It also provides powerful networking and troubleshooting functions. Your query: how long has this system been running? The system has been active for 9 years. Your query: how old are the library archives? Library resource publishing dates range from 1st of July 1998 to the 27th of June 203F. I don't know if that's like some math thing or like damaged data. Your query: forget the library, can you respond to queries on the outside world? My knowledge is limited to the data in the library archive. You can ask about other topics, but my responses may be limited. What am I? You are logged in with a guest account. Where am I? You are currently in a support session with the MLA Human Language Interface module. Your library archive session may be resumed at any time. Who is Elohim? Elohim is the noun for God or gods in modern and ancient Hebrew. What are these terminals? Terminals provide access to the library resource archive. Exit. Okay. Not sure we can learn a lot more here. Oh, cool, we can access these anytime. Yeah, you got everything there. More puzzle time. Was it poking or peeking the sleeping lion? I don't know exactly what to do here. It has a small patrol route. Patrol? I never know how to pronounce that word. I know I keep saying that about most words, and I also know I'm very self-conscious about it.
Child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
So all of this is boring and repeating. I mean the things I keep saying. I know what to do here. I do know, and I remember that the puzzles will
You
get
are
hard.
most diligent. Perhaps this trait will serve you well in times to come. You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
Thanks, Dad. Anyway, let's find some more pieces. Okay, this will finish A. Let's do this.
Let this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them. But the great tower, there you may not go. For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
That's a wild threat there. This game is just gorgeous. Like how? It's like you can see the weaknesses of the whatever engine this is and like the limitations of the graphics, but it's still so extremely gorgeous. This is a good game. This is a very good video game. Library archive is currently unavailable while system resources are redirected to handle incoming network messages. Use the accesscom portal command to access network functions. We did just that. Network inaccessible. Run emulate troubleshooter for sure. Hello guest, is there something you'd like help with today? Troubleshooting. I think you'd like help accessing network functions. The most common cause of network problems is holding insufficient account privileges. Please enter the admin password to authenticate your privileges. Login aborted, too many failed attempts. Would you like to create a new admin account? Yes, please. In order to prevent unauthorized access to admin controls, please take a moment to prove you are not a bot. Loading certification program. You will now be asked for a series of inputs. To cohere with data protection legislation, you must constantly have your responses used to develop a broad psychometric profile. Raw response data will be deleted immediately. Your profile will only be made available to other administrators. Generating certification part 1. Please complete all fields. Please answer quickly and instinctively. Time is a factor in this assessment. So I guess that means I will not be reading these out, because I will be trying to be quick. 2 plus 2 is 4. What is your subjective face? What best describes a person? Human being? You're walking through the desert to come across a thirst traveler. His eyes bulge from slow dehydration. You have water, but you're not sure how far it is to the next oasis. For half the water, I suppose. I don't want to die myself. Part 1 of the certification process is now complete. You will receive a notification when Part 2 has been generated. From Frank Nagatai to Maz Nagatai. I'm sorry, and then Nagatai. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name. I'm Hungarian. I can only pronounce Hungarian stuff and not all of those either because I'm dumb, and this is kind of like a joke, I guess, but also maybe true, I don't know. My first day at the Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Pneumatics? I don't know what those are. On the day to work, I'm terrified. What if they don't like me? What if they are all geniuses and I'm a complete buffoon? Maybe they were just kidding about letting me work there. Trembling, I walk in, and right at the entrance there's a life-sized poster of Jeff Goldblum. What the hell? Then I get it. Institute of Applied Pneumatics. Ian. Dr. Ian Malcolm from the Jurassic Park movies. Jeff Goldblum. Dr. Serapai shows up smiling. "We were trying to find a cool acronym back when the institute was founded," she says. "Inan? Iapn? Inapno?" It all sounded stupid, but we didn't just want to call it I Am because, well, that's a name. Then someone made a joke about calling it Jeff, and it kind of stuck, so we're officially called I Am, but if you hear anyone referring to Jeff, that's our internal name, I guess. I know, bloody geeks. After the conversation, I wasn't so scared anymore. Smiley face. Note 01, Noel's first sentence. "She woke up in an impossible place knowing nothing" signifies more than the beginning of another amnesia-based mystery, though we should not go so far as to read the entire work as allegory. Rather, while taking the science-fictional novus at the core of the narrative at face value, we should error. Having no inherent knowledge of the nature of the world, forced to rely on what we are told by others and what our own subjective, flawed, limited senses tell us, numbers, social reality, belief, and objective reality matter come into conflict. When in chapter 16, A Second Awakening in the Kingdom of Artemis, the protagonist questions her mentor on the something, a more meaningful interpretation can only be achieved through synthesis of... There's nothing there. Let's read the Rawos Principle. Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Rawos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If, then, a machine may have all the properties of a man and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials, according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. Alright, let's just do puzzles and ignore the heavy stuff. How should we start? Let's start here. Let's start there. I don't think it's in any way actually weird that a lot of games, especially the more interesting ones, really seem to home in on these same topics. Now, this is their point to what I just did. We'll see. Well, that clearly is, but I guess that wasn't necessarily how we needed to do this.
You are learning, as is your purpose. But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
Were you guiding me at all? So yeah, I'm like thinking about stuff like Soma specifically right now, which I now own because it was free. Was it the Epic Game Store, maybe Humble? I don't know. No, it was GOG.com. Also, that's why I haven't played it. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go into this one. Anyway, yeah, it's a game that I'm already not like a huge fan of horror because I get scared easily, and you might already know this if you have watched some of my horror streams. But also that, like the story and the things that game talks about, that make me genuinely fucking depressed. this a pressure plate? No, it's not. Okay, now I'm not sure how to do this. Okay. And we got A now. I don't know if this game has secrets or something. This music, this graphics. Game is making me feel things. Oh my god! Ah! Is this? I thought this person was gonna end up dying, and then that's why there's a recording, like a blood stain. Number 23.
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule, write letters to the future, so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now, bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking. For as long as I can.
Oh, terminal. Cannot load archive, Milton John. The first day I often remember when from sleep I first awaked and found myself reposed. Bunch of more errors. Under a shade on flowers, much wondering where and what I was, whence thither brought and how. Then more errors. Human machine. One day you discover that you are not a human being, but a machine. Your life so far was real, no one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. Your physical and mental capacities are identical to those of an organic human being, but you were created in a lab. No one except you knows about this. Your family, your friends, they all think you're a regular human being like themselves. You could continue to live your life the way you have before and nothing would change. How do you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. Does your concept of yourself change? Are you the same person you thought you were? Does your understanding of the world itself change? Do you reveal the information to others or do you keep it to yourself? Why? 1500 2000 words, the 26th is the final deadline. No extensions will be granted. Submit via email or error. See, this is the exact stuff I'm talking about. I guess existence is a weird and very, very wide topic. You can't just latch onto it anywhere. There's so many things to ponder about it. All these calm people are driving me mad. Have they all suddenly turned into Buddha or something? I didn't know the world had such reserves of serenity. Though these latter-day Gautamas are at least being somewhat realistic. Oh, sorry. You know what's even worse? Those paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they gonna do? Shoot shit though? Wait, shoot? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's an error? Or is that a swear word? Though I have to admit the overall response has been much better than I ever anticipated, to the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity if I wasn't such a grumpy old fart. This minority of total idiots is really messing up my final days. Anyway, the reason I'm writing is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. You should ask people who ever dated me about crazy, and they will tell you a lot about me. Okay. And this is just, once again, like, half of a joke. It's not accurate, unfortunately. But I'm getting help. Hey, why can't I read this? Shouldn't that come with some text? And this game is something else. I don't know why I stopped playing it. I think I may have gotten stuck or... Did this just glitch out for a moment? Let's follow this. Oh, it's the November 23 one. Sorry, that's number 23, not November. I don't know why I said that. This just glitched out, didn't it? And I heard these glitching sounds before. So is none of this real actually, or what's the deal with this? Oh, that was the glitch again. First, we're missing one piece here, right? Oh, I think it's right there. Oh wait. Just keep getting sidetracked because this area is just designed so well. There's something very realistic about how limited it is, if that makes any sense. I'm struggling to put my feelings into words usually. Suicide mission. So I guess this will be like... Oh, I got it. So we're all done here. I was just checking if the second part of that thing, the certification test, is done. We should be able to do one of these now, right? Oh no. I can do this though. Let's see. Think about this a bit. Or you know, let's just do it instead. I'm gonna stay. So we're done with 1 and 2. 3 will most certainly finish us one of these remaining puzzle piece thingos. Part 2 of the certification program has now been generated. Part 2 has been designed to test the consistency of some of your outlier responses in the previous round. You will be presented with a series of statements. Please indicate your agreement where appropriate. Since all human beings are persons and some human beings have psychological capacities similar to animals, so animals are therefore persons. Fuck! No! I don't ask me shit like that. Person is under no authority other than to which they consent. Person is under no... I mean... I don't remember which question this is referring to. Oh, no, okay, I did want to say that. I mean, that's how I would like it, but no. The quality of life of persons ought to be maximized. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Value is discovered. I suppose so. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. What? That makes no fucking sense. The liberty of persons ought to be maximized. Sure. Value is created. Thank you, the certification process is now complete. You will receive notification when your user profile has been generated. Thanks, dog. Ooh, more reading. We keep discussing what artificial intelligence would mean to us and how it would change our understanding of the world. That's a great topic and I think we have covered it extensively. What we have barely mentioned though is the other side of the coin. I mean, our lives would still be what they were before AI or no AI. The question I think we should discuss, even if it's all completely hypothetical, is the perspective of the artificial intelligence itself. What would it be like to be that creature, to suddenly come into being, created by others as an experiment? To have all the information about yourself, to know exactly how you function. What would you think about the world? Would you see meaning, beauty? How would you judge humanity? Where would you see yourself fitting into the grand scheme of things? I think we should try to put ourselves into the shoes of such a being. Dear Alexander, thank you for your feedback, but this is a philosophy course, not science fiction, and that's why I almost gave up my studies. Wow. Yeah, that answer is typical condescending asshole-ish. We're blessed to have so many people contributing to this project, but we have got to make sure everyone is on the same page. Please refer to the following people when something. Though not directly part of our project, the archive team is sharing both physical and digital space with us. If there are any technical issues to resolve, please contact their project lead, Arkady Chernshevsky. Don't worry, he's nice. Straton of Staggeria was a Greek materialist philosopher associated with the Peripatetic school, an admirer of Aristotle. He was a proponent of empiricism and a fierce critic of philosophy that placed belief before observable truths. Though unpopular with many of his peers for his often acerbic personal manner, his commentaries on Aristotle were considered an important work. Much of his writing was lost in the destruction of the Library of Alexandria. Seems like we don't have that much freedom to explore here. It's clear I'm not the first to walk this path. In fact, the whole thing seems to have been consciously designed, but by the voice in the sky or some other force. Lock me up, solve the key. Interesting way to approach this. I see. Aha, the wall just glitched out there. I did see that. Can I take the key? Maybe it's good somewhere else. I thought so. An escalating problem. I wonder if red ones are supposed to be more difficult. Has anyone managed to solve this one?
The counsel of my blessed messengers must be earned.
I'm not gonna read that. I spent much time waiting for the designer to take my hand until I realized that he had been guiding me all along. I realized that it isn't for me to seek his help, it's for me to help myself. I'm not gonna read the help. Didn't realize what it was. It was meant to be that. I clearly need to lead that fucker up there. I kind of remember this puzzle. I remember the whole elevation thing. Oops. Oh, I have an idea. Oh. like I need a key. I definitely need to open that door for the bomb thing somehow. That much is clear. Can't jump on it. It was one idea. I really don't want to seek help. This is hard for sure. Jump feels so close. Oh my. How many controls I'm missing? Secondary fire, alternate use. Was this it? But like, how do I get out now? Huh. This is not it. I think shield I could use. I don't think this is how to do this. I would just get stuck in there again if I do that. Oh boy.
My child, there is no shame in seeking another path. Leave this mystery for another day.
Don't wanna. Wait. I have an idea. Never tried this before. Oh fuck me. That was really scary. Wasn't it just move off its own path? Let me try here what I wanted. I don't think I can jump on it. Fuck! That was my one idea. What's the purpose of this room though? There's a left. Okay, let me try this again. Fuck. I can't jump on this, right? Fuck. I don't know what to do. They can't even jam shit from here. So what is the point of this room? Will it come true like this? Yeah, I'm gonna leave this for now. It is frustrating though. Tied up. Oh, nice. What do stars do? So I'm guessing the color of the pieces signifies difficulty as well. I'm guessing green is the easiest, and yellow medium, red seems to be the hardest so far. Oh! Like, green almost seems like it's just exploration. Yellow is puzzle solving. Red is like fucking difficult puzzles. Let's see, are we done here? Yeah, we're missing a star, which I've not be surprised if it was in the red one because I didn't see one anywhere else. Let's just put that off here for now. I'm disappointed I couldn't figure this out. What is this?
There is much that you may learn in the halls of my temples, for there is much that you do not know. That is why you are a child. But children are made to learn, and in time they come to have dominion over the lands of their home. So it shall be with you and your generations.
What is that thing we just unlocked?
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Miss...
I don't know. Hi all. Everything's been moved to the EL facility. I know it's been sad to leave the good old Jeff building behind, but it makes sense for us to be on site, especially as there may be several power outages in the coming weeks. Arcady's team are already working on something, but you really don't need to worry about the teams getting in each other's way. The facility is genuinely humongous. Let's get this show on the road. I'll keep this short. You all know me, so you know that I know what I'm talking about. I realize that you're all working on projects meant to somehow find a situation. I believe that preserve the non-biological components of not in terms immediately. You'll find the details of my proposal in the attachment, but the short version is global undertaking. Wow, it's a lot of things missing here, huh? Beginnings. Straton of Stegeria on Beginnings fragment. It is the grave error of many philosophers, not only of the Athenian schools but also of many others, that they begin not with observation of the cosmos as it surrounds us, but with a conclusion already in mind. And often that conclusion is that the world was created ideal, and mankind itself the greatest creation of gods. Yet neither the world nor the gods owe mankind perfection. It is arrogance itself to presume so. And contrary to all the methods of philosophy, the honest philosopher seeks only the truth, even if it bears no comfort, and he must begin by assuming, as Socrates said, that all he knows is that he knows nothing. We had a few there. I am well aware that I know nothing. Look at this, like you can see the simplicity and like the weaknesses of the engine. I think I said this before, but how gorgeous is that? How gorgeous is that despite the low detail? This game is very finely crafted. Look at this.
Behold, I am Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness, be gone. Excess data cleared.
Push it further. You know, did I unlock the use of these? I'm so happy that didn't kill me. And like, I don't know how conscious this level design was, but look at us coming through here, and that island reveals itself in the distance. That's just, I guess it's not even a different island, it's the one we're on. How far can we venture here? I don't think we can make that drop. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. After the stream I'm gonna look up if these people have made any other games recently, or you know, at all. Because I think I'm a fan of them. Oh, please don't be some like horrible Nazis or sexist scumbags or transphobes or whatever. Just been way too many disappointments lately with the developers. Oh, that blue thing caught my eye.
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
So these can be connected to a whole lot of things then, huh? Like they just came out here. I think this might be the last one here. Above all that, I guess we need to use elevation here. This female voice that speaks from the abnormalities, it speaks with a different tone to the other wretches in this place. Did you get everything? You did, yeah. Download profile, sure. Congratulations, your new user account has been registered. Would you like to see the details? Display conflicts. User provided an objective response when asked for a subjective one. User provided a particular account of personhood but was uncomfortable with its implications. User sought to maximize both liberty and quality of life, but these ideals are incompatible. User denied... Is that so? User denied moral authority but defended moral claims. User had inconsistent ideas about value. Psychological profile. You may already be criticizing your own performance, but it's clear you understand how the world of ideas affects you, even if you are sometimes weary with the realities and allow your preferences to dictate your beliefs. You have a great deal of unused capacity which you have not turned to your advantage. Disciplined and self-controlled outside, you tend to be wearisome and insecure inside, but you pride yourself as an independent thinker and do not accept other statements without satisfactory proof. That's not me. Display account privileges. Due to outstanding notes on your account and despite displaying many of the characteristics of being a person, you cannot be granted admin status at this time. In the meantime, please enjoy the basic account functionalities. Access COM portal, I guess I won't be able to do that. You currently hold a basic account, network access is restricted to administrators. Please enjoy the basic functionalities. I'm sorry I wasn't very able to assist you. If you're still encountering a problem, please describe it. Account certification error. Thank you. A support ticket has been generated and appended to your profile. You will receive a notification and a reply has been sent. Companion cube. Do you think that maybe this will have arrived or appeared now at the one we couldn't do? This really feels like that was missing something there. Let's check back.
These worlds, and we within them, are made of words. Hidden words, invisible to you, yet part of all things. We are a story. Your actions give life to the story, and the story gives meaning to your life.
I don't see anything new here. The thing with this is that even the jump is a bit too hard, so it makes me think that this is really not the way to do this. Yeah, this simply cannot be it. I have to.
Here, those who are worthy may seek the counsel of my blessed messengers. But their wisdom shall not be given easily, for your accomplishments must be your own.
A messenger must be awakened first. Yeah, I got that, but... Awakened. This just makes zero sense to me. Like, this is so much harder than anything that was before it. Really? This... oh jeez. I don't know what to say. I feel like I've tried doing this before, where I tried to pick it up from like... I'm a bit mad. Wait, where's the star? The star is not on this one then. No, this was where one of the stars was, right? No. Yeesh! This was the star one. Yeah, there was the star. It's not the red. It'd be like... This is the elevation. Could be like somewhere outside of the puzzle. Well, it's not here either for sure. Oh, how did I do this last time? Eh. It's clearly not here. Where else would it be? Oh. Excuse me. Take paint. This is how we leave messages. And 11, 12. All the way up to what? 20? 21, 22. 24. This has to do something with the last star. What? Another message that doesn't actually read. Huh. Seems like it's a combination. It has to be 3 different ones. But there's 24. That might be stupid, but where does it even start? No. Or nope. I need a clue. Maybe there's a clue here. I'm gonna leave. What's over here? Oh, it's an elevator. Oh, we're gonna stay. EL, short for Extended Lifespan, is a groundbreaking initiative by 7 leading universities to create the world's most stable and most durable supercomputer. With its custom-made hardware, bomb-proof casing, and near-inexhaustible hydroelectric power supply, EL represents a unique step forward in the evolution of human technology. The brainchild of Nobel Prize nominee Dr. Arkady Chernyshevsky, EL will something. Links, download press kit, meet the team, blah 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 blah. AI citizenship. Once a true artificial intelligence has been created, the issue of citizenship is going to come up. If you acknowledge that the AI has all the abilities of a human brain, should it not be considered a citizen? It is not, in the legal sense of the word, a person and thus a potential citizen. But where do you draw the line? Some people will object. Will the great apes become citizens? Elephants? Whales? The more intelligent parrot species? It's crazy, they will say. I would remind these people that we live in a society in which a corporation, as abstract an entity as one could imagine, is considered a person. So it's not like there is no precedent of a non-human being person. At least an artificial intelligence is an actual thinking being, not just a business arrangement. But perhaps we do need to question the definition of personhood. Increasing amounts of evidence regarding the intelligence of elephants or the existence of cool-charming whales, for example, could be a sign that we need to answer some difficult questions. Who better to debate these questions with than the young genius who revolutionized the "You must consider these riddles," the Sphinx said, "and tell me the riddle that I did not reveal." The Sphinx smiled, the gears in her jaw creaking, her teeth a nightmare of rust. Her left eye flickered, but none of its terror was diminished. The ruins were silent. In the error. "I think," she finally said, "that the riddle you did not reveal is this. Why do these riddles exist in the first place? Why do these curious automations, these mute children of Hephaestus, behave as they do, forcing me to devise these intricate solutions? Each is a riddle, but the greater the riddle is their purpose. The Sphinx did not answer. Her eye was lifeless now. Athena removed it from its socket, knowing that its power would aid her, yet feeling also deep sorrow at the passing of this fearful creature. Fearful, not tearful. What am I talking about? Oh, is there another red one?
I was in school when I first read about the Rawos Principle. I think it disturbed me at the time, made me hyper-aware of my body as a physical object, the material reality of the brain, ideas that made me uncomfortable at first, but I think in the long run, it helped me understand how frail human beings are, and how precious. It's not a comforting way of thinking about the world, but I'd rather face the truth than lie to myself.
Oh, fuck. If the designer is perfect and he designed me for a purpose, I must be fit for that purpose. It follows that my purpose must not be to seek and hoard every sigil in his land, for so many are beyond the faculties he granted me. I do not understand why the designer chose to put such flaws into the world that it appears almost as if it were damaged, but I must believe that there is a purpose here I cannot see. My phone? Yeah, spam straight from Saga. Kinda wish I had seen that climb animation in third person. What is that menacing red thing? Oh, another red one, let's see. I think this is what we need to do. Then we do this. Take this. And then we just disable this. And I think we should be good to Oh, actually, yeah, I think we're good. That was way easier than the other red one. I think I have discerned some kind of pattern in the sigils. Excuse me. Each core serves a different purpose. Elohim has us gathering them all, but perhaps he's being overzealous. Getting over the fence. Oh, I see. I see how it is. Oh, are these all my tools? I know what to do. Yeah, easy. You know you mustn't cross the streams. I already know how to do this. You know what? I don't mind some easy ones. One little buzzer. The heck is that? Oh, it's gonna interrupt. It's gonna interrupt the stream, huh? Oh, but it barely does it. Okay. Oh, never mind. I think maybe I could have gotten in, but would not have been able to make it out if I just placed it in the most efficient spot. The stars! We don't have the stars. I haven't seen a single star. I don't know how to get those. Attention, you have received a reply to your support ticket. Display reply? Yeah. Do that. An account certification program diagnostic has been performed and no errors were reported. Have you completed the standard troubleshooting procedures? Email network administrator? In order to prevent unauthorized access to admin controls, please take a moment to prove you are not error. User profile registered. You currently have basic account functionalities. Would you like to undertake the certification process again to achieve a preferable outcome? Sure. Your issues with denial will be appended to your user profile. Further attempts to override certification will result will receive notification. Okay, whatever. Fuck this. So wait, did you get anything? Everything, yeah. Free reds. Sorry about that.
Long ago, I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus, all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that, and have faith.
Ever since we moved to the new site, I feel funny. No, not in that way. Just, I feel like I'm about to start laughing at random. It's probably shock, right? An inability to deal with reality? Or maybe it's just that we're working in this insane place with this insane technology on this insane project, and so I feel like a genuine mad scientist. Then decide, mortals, we will create life by the power of science. I mentioned this to Alex and she got me a pair of fake glasses. You can't be a mad scientist without glasses, she said. Even Ian Malcolm had glasses. And I pointed to EL and said, life finds a way. Maybe you had to be there. Shall the industrious husbandman then plant trees, the fruit of which he shall never see? And shall not the great man found laws, institutions, and the republic? What does the procreation of children imply, and our care to continue our names, and our adoptions, and our scrupulous exactness in drawing up wills, and the inscriptions on monuments and panegyrics? I don't know what that is, but that our thoughts run on futurity. What do you imagine that so many and such great men of our republic, who have sacrificed their lives for its good, expected? Do you believe that they thought that their names should not continue beyond their lives? None ever encountered that for their country, but under a firm persuasion of immortality. Themistocles might have lived at his ease, so might Epaminondas, and not to look broadened among the ancients, for instance, so might I myself. Reading is hard, but somehow or other there clings to our minds a certain presage of future ages, and this both exists most firmly and appears most clearly in men of the loftiest genius and greatest souls. Take away this, and who would be so mad as to spend his life amidst toils and dangers? Chatbots are becoming increasingly sophisticated, true but hardly relevant to this discussion. Are you sure? How do you know that I'm not a bot? Don't be ridiculous. I'm not ridiculous. Honestly, how would you know? Haha, troll. I'm not a troll. Yeah, right. Is there anything I have written so far that could not be written by a bot? I responded to simple insults like ridiculous and troll with very basic negations, and I detected that none of you use proper orthography, so I also avoided capitalizations. What's the capital of France? Paris. Even the simplest script could pull that info from the net. What's the capital of Croatia? Zagreb. Oh, she's a bot. LOL. I'm not a bot. I'm European. We learn these things in school. I have seen you in this chat room many times. Bots can't participate in discussions. At best, they can interject random comments. Sam is right. Stop trolling. William Boyer. Sam is a bot. Let's do more puzzles. Mobile minefield. I mean, no, it is minefield, not minefield. Did I just fuck myself? Excuse me? That was a weird one. There's a console here. Deception. Well, I just already know that we will have to use that. I don't need this anymore. Oh yes, I do. Oh, I felt like that was gonna be it. Oh, fuck. you go. Well, that took some time. It wasn't too bad. A simple principle. Though Stratton himself never used the term, his remark about the inescapable materiality of life that, like the bronze giant Talos, even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood, ultimately became known as the Talos Principle. What seemingly enraged many of his contemporaries, and a significant number of later thinkers, is the principle's simplicity and unassailability, whatever that means, which, according to a fragment found in Metis, cut through their rhetorical webs, which sought to tangle the listener with fanciful words and thoughts of the heavens, like Alexander's sword through the Gordian knot. Diogenes Laertius makes mention of a dialogue by Anaximander of Chalcedon that expanded greatly on the Talos Principle, but that work remains lost. Arcady Journal. Officially began work on Archive today. Contributors from every country on Earth, while network connections left. Team intimidated by Project Scope but working hard. We'll be sharing space with Drennan and Sarapai team. Looking forward to meeting them. All comments. First, seriously Cheeseman, that was the best you could say, lol. A great snapshot of the human species at its best and at its worst. At its worst, come on, it's just a comment, I'm not Stalin. Stalin was also a troll commenter. Maybe you should cut out the jokes, this is serious, this is the most serious thing that's ever happened. I think that's a great reason to joke around. Internet's working less and less. Goodbye all, bye, God bless you, last. Aww. Another difficult one. Bichromatic entanglement. Fuck. Okay, come on, brain. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I got this. Oh no. That's not good. Okay. okay, hold up. Don't get there. Oh, that's okay. And then yeah. Oh boy, I'm smart. Don't too far. Okay. I mean, we have to open with this, right? Oh, this is not good. Uh-huh. That was easier than I expected. Oh wait, it's this way I think, the exit. Yeah. How are we doing? Yeah, we got everything. Hello again. Would you like to take a few moments to complete a short user satisfaction survey regarding the certification program you recently undertook? Sure. Based on analysis of your behavior since, I think you were dissatisfied with the results of the certification program. How would you rate the accuracy of its results out of 5? I'm sorry, that response makes no sense. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? I just want network access. I'll try to remember that. In fact, I'm going to help you. That is what I'm here for. Your problem, if I may, is that you don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know who you are? Or where you are is the question. Some mad experiment? Oh dear, no. I think it's best start from scratch. What do you know? I don't know if this is real. No, I exist. I suppose so. Even if you were dreaming, you could be certain of that. If I were you, I wouldn't believe a darn thing in the space aside from that solitary fact. Thinking. On reflection, it seems to me that we are no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you're a person? I'm alive, I feel I'm conscious. Let's see how I can convince you. A sensible response. I agree with you. Thinking. The problem with people, if I may be so bold, is that you're all convinced you're people from the inside, but there is no cast iron way to confirm as much from the outside. I'm going to process this and send you a notification when I'm able to assist you further. Terminating support session. Oh, there's only one left. Well, we are missing some stars though. We only got one star.
There are mysteries in my garden, hidden roads and secret gates. If you dedicate yourself to understanding them, you may join the host of messengers.
Oh dear. A whole lot of stars that I need here. I need 10 stars. Were there even... What is the deal with this? 10 stars. There's 1 in 7. 1 in 6. That's 2. 2 in 5. That's 4. 1 in 4. That's 5. 2 in 3. That's 7. 1 in 1. That's 8. 1 in 2, that's 9. Did I miss one? There's 1 in 1. I'm not a good star finder.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii. At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city. But then I suddenly got scared. I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
There's a blue door as well. But where's the blue energy source? No, you know what? This is the one I need to close in. What is with this blue force field here? I wonder if I can jump over that now. Pinhole windows. Hmm. think about this a bit more. These sigils are becoming harder to reach. I dread what the next temple holds in store. And at the end, what? Eternal life? There's got to be another way. I'm struggling with this one now. I'm losing my shit over this now. Some things. It's not right. I would love it if I just could find a third or fourth thing here, but I think I have to use this window somehow. That will just not work. No. That doesn't need to go. Wait, hold up. has to be like this. Oh, there is a spot.
If the answer does not come to you, do not despair. The worlds of my garden are many.
Extreme persistence detected. Oh, what did I get that for? Try, fail again, eventually succeed. That was rough. Not gonna lie, that was super rough. I have read a message on a wall that speaks of a world of endless sand. I would like to make it far enough to see that. Left inside. Locked from inside. Interesting. This seems a bit harder than usual for a green one. Oh, interesting. Okay, how many are there still here? Ooh, also I have not been this way yet. What a place.
And the words made the world. I am the words are everything. Where the words end, the world ends. You cannot go forward in an absence of space. Repeat. In the beginning were...
SOS, hey, what's up? Did I get everything from here then? Oh no, there's definitely at least one more thing to get. And it's red, because of course it's red. Windows into a labyrinth. Eventually they are all red. That kinda sucks. Although, if I'm gonna be honest, I only really struggled a lot with one of them and a tiny bit with another. The rest didn't seem that hard. But watch me eat my words now. Didn't I see? Okay, there we go. What's this way? Okay. This is gonna be a lot of running back and forth. I could do this. That's never gonna work. Or not sure. Like it almost works. See, I feel like it should work here. No, not quite. Okay, fuck it. We have another one. We'll think about this later. Wait, I just needed this? One does not simply walk into more doors. Indeed. Wait, did I drop that? Oh, whatever. We'll get there eventually. Only we had griffins. Oh, you bastard. Okay. Oh, of course. Oh, it's the last one. Oh, I have to do something with this again, right? Can't really aim this one better. Did I pick up all the things? Okay, I'm not sure how to proceed. This feels like it could be placed more efficiently. Oh, I would have loved a secret prison here. That's not gonna work. So should I just backtrack and try to get this through here? I feel like that might be a waste of... Oh no. No. I mean, no, actually, because I got one more from like here. So yeah, maybe I can actually do it now. Hold up. But then that one will get left outside. No, okay, I know what to do. Alright, I got this. Turns out, I'm extremely smart. Woo! Ah, okay then. Let's see, did we get everything? Yeah, except the star. I only found one star so far. I'm not even sure where to look for them. Maybe they're up in the sky.
Rejoice, child, for you have fulfilled all your tasks in this land. You have conquered all its guardians and solved all its mysteries.
What about this one, Dad?
Thus you are appointed its master, and you may do with it as you will.
Alright, I'm gonna smack down this fucking door. How do I do things with it then? The hobby is done, yeah, but I only have 1 star. I don't know, like, I really can't even imagine how to do more than 1. Let's see, this one had 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, but see, there's only 9 as well, so that's... I bet there's one here. They are hard, especially if you don't even know where to look for them. I only seen 1, and I could get that one. Oh well. Guess we'll be back sometime.
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you. Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
A7. Okay. Or is that the boarded up thing? Oh fuck. I played video games before. I can do this. Or can I? There's stairs here for a reason. Come on, game. I'm not buying this. Okay, maybe later. Aha! I'm gonna go back and check what you just mentioned then. Cross from A7. Ah, nice, thank you. Guess I should have tried this. Excuse me? They're doing things. This is really funny and cool. A whole bunch of people worked on this game, huh? No? Don't touch those. What? All right. Are you sunbathing? Oh, thanks for showing me this. This is pretty cool. I played this game before and I definitely got at least this far, but I have never seen that part. And I also don't remember anything. I do remember this area looking like this, but that's about it. The Council of Zeus. The great bronze bulls. What? The great bronze bulls pulled the carriage forward, mighty bursts of steam issuing from their nostrils. Finally they came to the gates at the top of... Here assembled were all the many generations of the gods and demigods and souls of mortals, steel and bronze and iron and memory of flesh. The clouds parted far beneath, revealing the beautiful plains of Macedon, where great gleaming cities had once... error. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But interesting as such perspectives of the decline and ultimate dissolution of the Roman Empire may be, they ultimately put too much emphasis on individual catastrophic events. The real question that must be asked is why the Roman Empire, which had dealt with so many threats and catastrophes over the years, was so incapable of responding to these later problems. We must investigate the division of wealth, the structure of government, the location of power in Roman society. Had the Republic survived or been restored, would Rome still have fallen? What was the role of debt and slavery in creating the conditions for what we now call the Dark Ages? Rome, the saying goes, was not built in a day. It didn't fall in a day either. But yeah. Then just... oh god. Oh, this is... oh my god, this is very pretty, but it also is actually triggering my fear of heights, like I'm feeling a bit dizzy looking up. I think this is the second game I've ever played that does this. Like, there were tons of games that took you to high places and shit, but they usually don't do anything with my fear of heights. Like, I'm too detached from games to actually, you know, like feel weird about being in high places or whatever. Oh god, reading again. The great irony of the Oxyrhynchus papyri, I don't know, is that such a vital source of information about the ancient world exists only because of a garbage dump. While the Library of Alexandria burned at the hands of fanatics and conquerors, depriving us of unimaginable insights into history, philosophy and art, the papers carelessly thrown away by the citizens of Oxyrhynchus, survived to the modern day. And though it is true that a great deal of what we know today is because of the conscious efforts of individuals and organizations, such as the spectacular translation and preservation work done during the Islamic Golden Age, so much more is simply the result of coincidence and luck. We have lost texts that the ancients considered to be absolutely essential, while utterly trivial, even plagiarized work has survived unharmed. So if what we want our descendants to remember more than glittering emo empires and auto-tuned teen pop stars, we have to invest in whatever. That's just some snobbery there. Okay, I'm just done reading all this. What's up? Talk to me. Tell me something. You always do as you're told. I'll climb this one. I'm good ready. Oh, this looks a lot like the elevator room. Door. I have seen the truth. Only Elohim can save us from eternal oblivion. Well, actually, I'm gonna go down there. The B. Oh, B.
A new land stands before you, my child.
And I'm gonna stop here. I've been streaming for 3 hours and I'm getting a bit tired.
But also great beauty.
But thanks heaps for watching, and please do drop by again next time.
Consider all those who came before you.
I'm super mad at myself for not having continued this game before.
Of which you are also part.
And this is gorgeous again. Either way, thanks for watching. Take care now.